Hello my dear students. Today's lesson we are going to learn real numbers. The objective for this lesson is to identify each number as rational or irrational. Rational and irrational numbers. The rational number is a number that can be expressed as the ratio a over b, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. There was a video explaining this rational number, so please, if you don't remember, please revise it again. Examples of rational numbers is -2, 5, 3.76 with a bar on it here. This means that it's repeating decimal, so it's 3.767676, and forever it's repeating. Also -12 and 7 for 8, this is a mixed number, and at the same time it is a rational number. So all of these are rational numbers because they can be expressed as a over b. For example, -2 can be expressed as -2 over 1. And also 5 can be written as 5 over 1. Both of them are integers. And 3.76 repeating decimal is also can be expressed in the form of a over b. Also, the mixed number can be written as an improper fraction in the form of a over b. The irrational number is a number that cannot be expressed as the ratio a over b, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. So this means that the irrational number is directly the opposite of a rational number. So, for example, the square root of 2, which is approximately equal to 1.4142135562, and so on. It continues forever. As you see here, it is not terminating, no repeating decimal. So this means that it is not rational, and not rational means irrational number. So square root 2 cannot be expressed in the form of a over b. So we cannot say that it is rational, but we call it irrational number. Note that the square root of a number is one of its two equal factors. For example, if we say square root 36, square root 36 is what? What number times itself gives us 36? We know that 6 times 6 is 36. So square root 36 is 6. So this means that the square root of any number is one of its two equal factors, because 6 and the other 6 gives us 36. Numbers such as 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 are called perfect squares. Why perfect squares? Because they are squares of integers. So for example, 1 is the square of 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. And 4 is the square of 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. And 9 is the square of 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. These are all integers, so we call them perfect squares. The square root of any number that is not perfect square number is irrational. So for example, as we mentioned before, that square root 2 is irrational. Why? Because 2 is not a perfect square. The set of rational numbers and the set of irrational numbers together make up the set of real numbers. So when we put the rational number and the irrational numbers together, we have a bigger set which is called real numbers. As you see here from this Venn diagram, we have the natural numbers, which are just the positive integers, okay, the natural numbers, the positive whole numbers, and the bigger set is whole numbers, where we have 0 and all the positive whole numbers. After the whole numbers, we have the set of integers, where we have the 0, positive, and negative whole numbers. Bigger than the integers, we have the rational numbers. So the rational numbers are all the numbers that can be written in the form of a over b. So we have fractions, we have percents, we have repeating decimals, we have negative, and we have positive, and we have terminating decimals. All of these are called rational numbers. Here are the rational numbers, and here are the irrational numbers, like the pi, the square root of 2, square root of 3, and other square roots. These are called irrational numbers. So irrational numbers together with the rational numbers are called the
real numbers.
Examples. Name all sets of numbers to which each real number belongs. 0.2525 and it continues. This means that the 25 is repeating, so we can write it as 0.25 with a bar on it here. So this means that the decimal ends in a repeating pattern. It is a rational number because it is equivalent to 25/99. The second one, square root 36. We know that square root 36 is 6. So it is a natural number, a whole number, and an integer, and a rational number. The third one, negative square root 7. If you get it on the calculator, you will find it is equivalent to negative 2.64575. As you see here, this decimal is not repeating nor terminating. This means that the decimal does not terminate nor repeat, so it is an irrational number. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any comment, you can leave it, and I will answer you back. We have also our Facebook page as shown here on the screen. Thank you. To the next video.